Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing you a Gargoyle Slayer guide. The requirement to kill gargoyles is 75 Slayer. There are a few locations for gargoyles. The best location I found is Curadel's dungeon. This is because this place does not have many obstacles, so that way you can use your multi-target abilities more effectively. You must be on Slayer task to use Curadel's dungeon. Gargoyles are fairly easy. However, you need a rock hammer to finish them off. Rock hammers can be added to tool belt. It is highly recommended that you purchase the ability to deliver killing blows quicker. What that does is it automatically smashes the gargoyles you kill. This costs 400 Slayer points. For equipment setup, I have Slayer helmet fused with ferocious rings. It costs Slayer points to unlock this feature. I found Mage to be the best combat style to use here. I'm using Noxious Staff with Air Surge. Chaotic Staff works fine if you don't have Noxious. Although gargoyles are weak to air spells, Air Surge works just fine. At lower levels you may want to use water spells if you're using a weak magic weapon. Full subjugation works just fine. You don't really need to augment anything here, unless you're training Invention. For those who are augmenting, the best perks here are Efficient and Enlighten on each piece of equipment. Cape doesn't really matter here. Surgeon's Ring is the best ring, otherwise just wear Ferocious Ring. I personally use Amulet of Zealots, as it is the strongest amulet for Slayer. The rest of my equipment is optional to bring, so you don't really need an aura or pocket slot here. Charming Imp is in my tool belt. For inventory setup, I bring an Overload Potion and a Super Prayer Renewal. Although I had spare Supreme Overloads, Holy Overloads work just fine. Spring Cleaner and Alch Runes are really essential here. Spring Cleaner should only be set to destroy rune items only, as Addy ores are too cheap. It's actually quite profitable here when destroying rune items. Although gargoyles drop rune arrows, you may think it's a loss when using a spring. However, profit's on average because most of the time you're getting rune ores from dismantled rune arrows instead of logs. Gem Bag is also amazing here as they drop a lot of uncut gems. Ring of Vigor and Enhanced Excalibur are optional. Legendary Pet also helps loot drops, but it's not really needed anyways. The strategy here is just tag the gargoyles one by one, then use AoE abilities to kill them. It's pretty simple. The prayer I'm using is Leech Magic Strength. Soul Split is not really needed. Also, make sure you have area loot turned on, so that way you can loot most of the drops nearby. Try to drop all the Addy items or dismantle them for Invention, because they're not worth keeping anyways. Although most drops are boring, they actually add up to quite a good profit per task. The drops here are mainly a lot of uncut gems, rune items, and noted bars, as well as Spring Cleaner ores. It's also nice for farming Ferocious Rings. The charms here are pretty decent as well. In this task, I made around 1.4 to 1.5 mil in 15 minutes. That equates to around 5.6 to 6 mil per hour. This should all be consistent, as I've done many tests with similar results. After all, they don't drop anything that has a rare or high value. So overall, I killed 250 gargoyles in 15 minutes. That equates to 1000 kills per hour. I think 1000 may sound a little high, but I would say around 900 kills per hour seems more realistic. You would get 512k magic XP per hour and 177k Slayer XP per hour. I used to kill these a lot slower because spawn rates were very slow. This was changed around a month ago to increase spawn rates. Mage is the most convenient style to use here. Other combat styles are also decent too. So would you recommend this task or not? To be honest, I found this a boring task, and I'm sure many of you high level players would think the same too. I mean, they don't have quality drops, but their quantity drops really do add up. Their XP per hour is below average when compared to other good tasks. I would say it's a very relaxing task compared to the other tasks, and it doesn't require a lot of supplies or even inventory space to carry the drops. Final question. Will this money making method be ruined because of this video? No, this method won't be ruined, because all the drops are either high demand resources or alchables. So yeah, thanks for watching and I hope it helps. If I missed anything, feel free to ask.